The following Original Six matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, as we get set for Game 2 of this time frame matchup between the 2016-17 Boston Bruins and the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens. As you guys can tell by the time frame score, the Habs take a 1-0 lead as they won last time out, winning it by a final of 3-0 behind Ken Dryden, who's going to be in net for the Habs once again. But opposing him at the other end of the ice will be Anton Hudobin, who is looking for his affirmative rematch with the Habs, as he was a part of the 2016-17 Boston Bruins, as we are going to give Tuukka Rask a little bit of a break. With that being said, let's get right into Game 2. Will the clock operator please start the clock? And we're going to begin with a quality check between both players in 5. That's McQuaid and Chartraw. The quality we're looking for is smart. It looks like Adam McQuaid is going to win this one, as he does have smart. So he's going to be moving in on Ken Dryden to hopefully net a 4 or 5 with a dot to make the stop. A 4 will do so, and that is going to be it for that segment, and we will move on to the next one. Quality check between both players in 2. That's Pasternak and Tremblay. The quality we're looking for is smart. It looks like neither player has smart, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 52. Home player in 2, that's Guy Lafleur. He stops a Boston goal opportunity with a quality roll of star or a square. Although he does not have a square, he does have star well enough to stop the Boston goal attempt to keep this game right where it's at, of a scoreless tie. Home scoring chance of a 46. Visitor defense player in 1, that's Ryan Spooner. He stops a goal with a quality roll of skill or a square. Although Spooner does not have a square, he does have skill, and monkey see, monkey do action between these two to end the first period, with the score at 0s all around. Oh my goodness, just the same way we started the first period, we're starting the second with a quality check. It'll be between both players in 5, Savard and Zdeno Chara. The quality we're looking for is star. Both Savard and Chara have star, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check again. This time it'll be anybody on the ice for the Habs against player number 4. That's Torrey Krug for the Bruins. The quality we're looking for is skill. Pick your poison between anybody but Chartraw. I do want to keep that circle out there and that square and that triangle out there. So it's between. So it has to go down between Wilson. So Wilson is going to take the odd man out here, as both Krug and Wilson have skill. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check. This time it'll be between players 4 and 3. That's Larry Robinson against David Krejci. The quality we're looking for is skill. Both Robinson and Krejci have skill, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Yep. Quality check between both, not both players in 5, sorry. Between players 5 and 4, that's Chartraw and Carlo. The quality we're looking for is power. Both have power, and we will move on to the next segment, which will be the start of the third period. And after 40 minutes of play in the books, neither team has yet to break the ice, but who will do so in the final period? Quality check between players 5 and 1. almost a three-peat at the start of every period with a 2-5-5. That was almost. It'll be between Savard and Dominic Moore for power. It looks like Savard has power, so he's going to be moving in on Anton Hudobin, who needs to net a 1, 2, or 3 to make the play save. And he will do so to keep this game all knotted up at 1 apiece. Excuse me, at 0 apiece, excuse me. I'm losing track of the score here. We are still scoreless. Home scoring chance of a 14. Visitor goalie must make play save. So Anton Hudobin, you're being asked to do it again. A 1, 2, or 3 will do so. A 4 won't do it, and the Habs will break the ice. Oh, that's Boston. Sorry. It's actually Montreal scoring the goal. Yeah, Montreal scores the goal. I'm sorry, I forgot to swap the score counters for the game beforehand. There we go. So it's 1-0 Montreal, and it will be. Oh yeah, let's see who scored the goal. I forgot. It was goalie needs to make. Hudobin had to make a play save, which he didn't. 11, second best shot rating. So the best out there on the ice is a tie between Jarvis and Gainey. The second best is going to go to either Roberts, Nyrop, or Chartraw, a 3-way tie. How about one school? You know, let's have the red die decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player number 3, that's Bill Nyrop. Bill Nyrop will score the goal, and 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Jarvis and Gainey will assist. Bill Nyrop on the ice-breaking goal for the Habs here in the 10th minute of the third period. We stay put here in this segment with a quality check between both players in one. That is Marchand and Shutt. The quality we're looking for is hit. Neither Shutt or Marchand have hit, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 64. It will be visitor defense stop breakaway chance. Home goalie must make play saves. So a 4 or 5 of the dot will do so. And it will, so nobody flips, and we will move on to the next segment. We got ourselves a quality check between players 2 and 3. That is Roberts and Patrice Bergeron. The quality we're looking for is smart. It looks like Roberts and Bergeron both have smart, and we are going to go to the empty net mini chart here in this one. Six. The game is over. Stop the clock. Oh man. So in a tight 1-0 game, in a tight 1-0 shutout win for Ken Dryden. He posts back-to-back shutouts against the Boston Bruins, putting the Habs in front in this time frame, 2-0 over the 2016-17 Boston Bruins. With that in mind, with that in mind, I thank you so much. With that in mind, please stay tuned for the Biddy Beer game summary presented by your favorite Biddy Beer products coming up shortly, right after our game concludes. So with that being said, if you're tuning into this game on the full time frame playlist, don't go anywhere because game 3 will be coming up right after we see game 2's game summary presented by your favorite Biddy Beer products. But if you were watching this on the single game playlist, game 3 will be out very shortly, right after game 2's video will premiere. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, the final score, the Habs behind Ken Dryden will post a shutout against the 16-17 Boston Bruins and post a final of 1-0.